We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight it's the first of four between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Lee Brown takes aim at history by trying to tie the all-time hitting streak record. Next. Matt Dennis, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Play ball. Ball four. Take the base.
At the plate, Lee Brown just one hit away from sharing the record for the game's longest hitting streak. And it's tough to imagine what's going through his head right now.
You know, Matty, I don't even think it's one of the game's most notable records. I think in American sports history, you can line that number up against almost any record and argue that it's the toughest thing to do in all of sports. To be able to go north of 2 months consistently every game, finding a way to get a knock, whether it be a single, double, triple, homer, does not matter. What this guy has been able to accomplish is unbelievable.
Settling in now, Lee Brown. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Lee Brown.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Seager, base runner at first with one out. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Brown is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Into the box, Lee Brown.
Center fielder, number 24, Lee Brown.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Well, his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention. Some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
Matty, I love the hitting streak. You can have the...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Unbelievably, his 80th of the season as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
JT Realmuto.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1 home. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Chicago rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Matt Dennis earned his 5th win of the year. Walker Buehler pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Dan Winkler closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base.
It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Today, Game 2 of this 4-game set between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Like you can. Come on.
Has a look, now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side.
Get down.
Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. High in the air out to center field. Brown is right there. And he's got it for the first out. Stepping in, John Birdie. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Third baseman, John Birdie.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance.
1-1-1.
Into the bleachers and gone. We've seen these guys go deep. So in now for Chicago, Lee Brown. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think...
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. And there it is. One of baseball's most unattainable records has just been broken as he now holds the all-time record for the longest hitting streak.
I can't imagine what the last couple of weeks has been like, D-Roll, for this guy. Every time he goes to the ballpark, knowing that he's so close to catching Joe D, he finally does and passes the legendary Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah, Dan, Matty as well. I want to take my headset off and just stand here and let this guy...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Striding in, Matt Beatty. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Matt Beatty.
Pulled toward right center field. Brown will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1. Next up for Los Angeles, John Birdie. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fast.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. 1 left for LA as the lead remains 3-1. Standing in, Lee Brown. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Brown.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh? Hey, get a good one.
First delivery to him on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Kershaw comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Chris Taylor is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Stepping into the box, Lee Brown. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. McHugh has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. Line drive base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. And there it is. One of baseball's most unattainable records has just been broken, as he now holds the all-time record for the longest hitting streak.
I can't imagine what the last couple of weeks has been like, D-Roll, for this guy. Every time he goes to the ballpark, knowing that he's so close to catching Joe D, he finally does and passes the legendary Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah, Dan, Matty as well. I want to take my headset off and just stand here and let this guy soak in the moment and let it breathe real quick, because I didn't think we'd ever see this. I really did not think 56 games would ever be touched, and now to watch it get broken, what a special moment.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jazz.
Runners off for second. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bellinger will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Kyle Schwarber, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Hey, keep it going. You're next up there. Needs you right now.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. So digging in now, Matt Beatty, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Matt Beatty.
Hey, we got 2. Who down?
The set and the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Nothing more in the Dodger ninth. Last chance coming up now for the Cubbies. They trail it here 3-2.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
No error.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Popped him up. Smith is camped under this one. 1 gone. Now in the box, Lee Brown. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. See you later. A solo shot here to left, so his remarkable season continues, and the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Lee Brown. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
There's a drive out toward the alley in right center.
Go two. Pick up the ball, stand right here.
And the runner is in from second. Throw to third, but he's in there as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Escobar.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jack Pinter.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Digging in once again, Matt Beatty. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Brown is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1. Into the box now, Kike Hernandez, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. In now, Lee Brown, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Will Smith. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. And that's going to be off the ivy cover. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple.
And in the 9th inning, every team's goal is to bring that tying run to the plate, and he does that here. But I got to tell you, a single or a double would have done the trick too. That was risky trying to stretch that thing, but it ended up working out in the end. Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Cubbies used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Yu Darvish earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Dan Winkler records the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Lee Brown. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready now. The pitch. Hit hard to short.
Get out, get out.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. The 1-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
2-2-2.
Brown is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Lee Brown. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Didi Gregorius, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brown is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Dodgers lead. Digging in, Lee Brown.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. The tag, and he is out at second. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Lee Brown. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored in ribbies. Runs scored in ribbies. And this guy's the best in the business right now.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Cubs came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Adbert Alzolay claims the win out of the pen, his first. Dustin May turned in 7 2/3 innings of very good work, but still takes the loss. Dan Winkler earns the save out of the bullpen, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line.